Hi everyone, Miranda Powell from Angelic Reiki Light Healing. I'm going to continue with the topic of clairsentience. So this is part 2. What I wanted to do was talk about the additional clairs. And those additional clairs actually fall under clairsentience. So let's kind of review what clairsentience is, and then we're going to talk about the various other clairs that fall below it, or like subtopics. Okay, so clairsentience is clear feeling or sensing. All right, and there's two places or two chakras within your body that you feel that, and that is your heart chakra and your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra feels, it's more like attributes of those gut feelings and those emotions, where your heart chakra is more compassion, unconditional love, empathy, that type of thing. So understanding that, we need to explain, or I need to explain, that clairsentience has 3 categories that follow underneath it. One is gut feelings, the other one is empathy, and then the other one is physical sensations. All right, so we're talking about those 3 things, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to break them down with the other clairs, okay? So bear with me, because these are clairs that I'm still learning as well. I understand them, and I guess I have had, when I started looking into them, I guess I do have had some sort of experience with these clairs, so I'm going to share those with you. All right, the first one is called Clairgustance, or Gustance, okay? Clairgustance, and that is clear tasting. That's where you, out of the blue, you'll get a taste in your mouth, and you've not eaten anything, or there's no way that you would have gotten a taste in your mouth. You didn't eat it. Let's say you've tasted, grandma's chocolate chip cookies, but grandma's been passed away for 10 years. What that's allowing you to understand or to know is that grandma's around. That's basically what you're doing. It's a form of clairsentience, but you're getting the impression or the message through taste. So that's called clairgustance. All right, so that's clear tasting. The other one is clairsentience, or clairscent, or clairsalience. And what that is clear smelling. So that's just AKAs or other names for clairsentience, which is clear smelling. And what that is, and I just had this happen to one of my clients. She kept smelling roses, and I asked her, well, what were you doing when you were smelling roses? And she said she was praying. So I said, do you happen to do prayers with Mother Teresa, or is Mother Teresa involved in any of this? And she said yes. So Mother Teresa is associated with roses, and so she was smelling roses. So that let her know, her psychic abilities were picking up that as she was praying, she was also picking up Mother Teresa, either her visiting, or that spirit was just around letting her know that her prayers were being heard. And so she was smelling roses. So that's clear smelling. Clairtangency, that's clear touching. Now that's another name for psychometry. So we talked about in the past video psychometry is where you take something metallic and you hold it in your hand and you pick up the energy signature from it, and you get impressions. And you can basically do a reading or get messages off of that metallic piece, like a watch or a bracelet. So that's what clairtangency is. The next one is clairempathy. Now this is clear emotions. That's what clairempathy means, and it means you feel the emotions or attitudes of someone else, whether they've passed away already or physically here on earth. So that would be sometimes when I'm sitting with a client and before they even talk to me, I can pick up their emotions, whether I feel a heaviness in my heart, or my head starts hurting and I know that they have a headache, or there's always something. Maybe my stomach starts hurting because their stomach is hurting. So that's me picking up their feelings. And now I'm not a medium, and I don't ever profess to be a medium, because that's really a different vibration in a whole different area of work. But sometimes when I'm doing readings for people, spirits that have passed will come through, and they'll come through by a thought in my head. They'll let me know that, and that's claircognizance, they'll let me know that what their name is or something about them, so I can give it to the person that's sitting in front of me. And then what they'll do is they'll allow something in my body for me to feel it. So maybe I'll get a taste of like a chemical in my mouth, so I know maybe they died of drugs, or maybe I'll get chest pain, so they're telling me a heart attack. So that's some of the things that you pick up with clairempathy. All right, so those are the clairs. They're subcategories under clairsentience. So that just kind of breaks down clairsentience a little bit more. I guess in the past video, prior to this one, I talked about some exercises that you could do to actually to strengthen your clairsentience. I forgot to tell you that meditation, I always tell you meditation, but chakra meditations are really, really, really good when you are trying to strengthen this type of psychic ability. So any type of chakra meditation where you're really focusing on each individual chakra, focusing on what it looks like, and just working your way through the system, actually will strengthen your clairsentience, and it gets you in touch with your own energy, your own balance within your body. It really is kind of looking inward. So any type of chakra balancing actually helps clairsentience as well. So that's basically the subcategories and the clairs that we normally don't hear about, but I guess we've heard about them, but we never had a name for them. So this is the names for them. So I'll go back through them really quick so you kind of can remember, or just to refresh your memory. So these are subcategories under clairsentience, which clairsentience is clear feeling or sensing. And the first one is clairgustance, which is clear tasting. Then you have clairsentiency or clairscent or clairsalience, clear smelling, clairtangency, which is clear touching, clairempathy, which is clear emotions. Okay, so that's basically the clairs. And I'm going to do an affirmation. I didn't do clairsentient affirmation, so I'm going to do that one right now. And the affirmation is, I do not fear the ability to sense and feel energy vibrations of those beyond the physical realm. So again, I do not fear the ability to sense energy vibrations of those beyond the physical realm. So that is the affirmation that I'm going to leave with you today. I hope I didn't confuse you, and I hope that this kind of clears up some of the other clairs that are out there. And again, they are a subcategory of clairsentience. So knowing that the 4 clairs that we've kind of gone over already is clairaudience, claircognizance, clairvoyance, and clairsentience. And then under clairsentience was an additional 4 clairs. So hopefully this was helpful information. I encourage you to, if any of this resonates with you, to research it a little bit more, to know a little bit more about it. Have a great night, guys. Bye.